Hey Jack, we'll finally got inspired Alex. Ew! The hell? They will all be brothers. They will all be brothers. Little Tim's playing Bibles. Early bird. What are I doing? He's not doing Oh. Oh, I missed the early bird. Oh, never mind. I didn't miss it. Good, good. Hurry, come out.
Lucky block. Lucky block.
There's no traits you can get. Oh,
Lucky block.
Oh, okay.
Lucky block.
Look at this.
Lucky block. Lucky block. Lucky block. Lucky block.
I see. Lucky book. Alright, so we can. Alright, so okay. Horrible. I have a green. Sammy, what are your rules? What? Okay. Yeah, he was using straight. Oh, it's okay. Missed. The other one lost. Oh, I did. Gang gang. Gang gang for all that. Okay. Wait.
Trippi troppi troppa trippa.
I never strawberry everything. Don't think I'm gonna. She's got to. Me and never did. Anyways, you're right. I'm gonna leave the thing just in case. I'm back. I'm gonna open the Chrome tab. Anyways, things are wet. Fuck you. What's not? It's not like this. This thing. Just what I thought. Owie! Ugh, it's only 2 o'clock. I shouldn't take that. What the hell? Where are you from? Oh no. No, know better than you could. Ask Gemini. Who needs to ask Gemini? The hell, my phone's way out there. Farting noise. Okay. Another good Brainrot to take this thing. Let me get my phone. I have all calendars. Should we put some tornado games later, guys? I still won't put just tornadoes back. They removed it because it was dominated them. What copyright issues? But adding new rebar. They still haven't added new rebars. I've been playing this game. Let me touch it forever. They still haven't added a rebar. Gosh, that's crazy. Gang. What the hell? Okay, there's my alt. I'll ask a question, promise you. This is my name. Oh my god. Trade request? I gotta go on. I forgot. There. I can do that. Fine. Okay. No, my phone can't even handle it. It's very loud. You take all the bad right now. It's weird. No! I try that guy again. I don't have friends. So we should restart. No! do I have in the shop? Anything new? I have every game pass instead of one. So if you want stupid Axelita. You're not gonna accept that. Stop adding. You canceled even though I didn't click on. Why is this not working? Yo, shoot. Shoot, chat. I didn't know I was told to AFK be back soon. See mine. They could have told me. Oh, I was transferring things. Oh, that's why I haven't still been this. Okay. Still bring up this game. Nope, you're not doing that. Okay, yeah, you're not. What for this? I'm not doing that! L tray. Last offer. Oh my god. 600. Decline. I'm not doing it. Imagine. Still Brainrot turned 1 year old. here's the original trick that all of us used to do. So we would always come over here, and the person would normally be in their base. And when their base is about to unlock, before you do that, you need to place some traps. And when you place the trap and they're about to go lock their base, you body swap with them. And then you steal their Brainrot.
Los Chicleteras.
Stop it! Stop it! Yeah, there you go. I just get so nervy. But I love podcasts. A Karen walking back.
They thought was a brand new PlayStation 5 out of my trunk. But unfortunately for them, in a weird twist of fate, what they stole was filled to the brim with coal, as I had every intention of giving that as a gag gift. And I've honestly never felt better about getting back at somebody in my life. Here's what happened. So to give context, every year me and my wife do a Secret Santa where we find a family in need or going through a tough financial situation during the holidays, and we spread some holiday joy by buying the whole family Christmas gifts and surprising them with the gifts on Christmas Day. This year was a family that included a young boy that was a straight A student that really wanted a PlayStation 5, which I was going to surprise him with on Christmas Day. Another thing to note is that when I was gathering information on the family, I found out that they had a holiday tradition of doing gag gifts and pranks for Christmas, which was something I definitely was going to get in on. So my plan was simple. In addition to the PlayStation 5, I was going to find a separate PlayStation 5 box and make that the gag gift by filling it with a bunch of charcoal and putting a note on it that said "Psych" with a troll face on the note. After weeks of asking around, I found a buddy who had an empty PlayStation 5 box and was willing to give it to me. So I graciously accepted it and filled the box up with the charcoal bag and the note and put some extra filling in there to keep the charcoal from moving around. And now all that was left was to try and secure the real PlayStation 5. Now on to the meat of the story. I found a local game shop that had one PlayStation 5 left in stock, and I quickly went to go buy it. On my way out, I nearly collided with a rude, shrill lady with her husband who nearly hit me with the door as they opened it and pushed past me without even so much as an "excuse me." I mean, these people were really rude, but I decided to brush it off. I went to my car and I placed the new PlayStation 5 behind the driver's seat in my car. But before I left, I wanted to grab a Gatorade that I kept in a cooler inside the trunk. As I was grabbing it, I saw the lady from earlier with her husband in tow approaching me with a very brisk pace out of the corner of my eye. This entitled Karen said to me, "Hey, excuse me, sir." Now me, cautiously turning head to face her and her husband, I say to her, "Can I help you?" The husband says to us, "Are you the guy that bought the last PlayStation 5? Now me, silently cursing myself, I say to them, "Yes, that would be me." This entitled Karen looked at me and actually said, "Well, I need you to give me that PlayStation 5. We really need it." I responded by saying, "I'm sorry, but the PS5 is a charity gift for a Secret Santa that I'm doing." This Karen responded by saying, "Well, how about you be a Secret Santa to our kids and give us the system?" I responded by saying, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can't do that." But her husband said, "Dude, you can easily find another one at another store or a pawn shop nearby." But after a second, I say to them, "So why don't you guys just do that?" It was then that this entitled Karen freaked out on me. She started screaming, "Our time is important. We can't waste it running around town to find another one." I responded by saying, "I'm sorry, but a lack of preparation on your part is not my problem." But before I could even finish, this entitled Karen cut me off. She said to me, "Oh, don't give me that BS." The husband then said to me, "Okay, listen, I have $200 in my pocket, and that is yours if you just give me the PS5. I then told him that it cost me $400 $20, and this Karen looked at me and said, "For the love of God, just take the money." Now, before I could even finish by saying, "Sorry, that's not gonna happen," the husband gave me a very unexpected shove. Mind you, I'm a bigger guy, but this caught me way off guard. The shove knocked me to the pavement and knocked my glasses off my face. In the process of falling, I heard the husband say, "Grab the box," and I vaguely saw them reach into the trunk of my car and take the PS5 box. I scrambled to find my glasses and I put them back on to see the pair of them in full sprint across the parking lot towards their car. Well, I took off after them, but they managed to reach their car and get inside before I could catch up to them, and they sped off. I felt a mix of anger and shock at the gall of the couple to do what they did. A bystander came up to me to see if I was okay from the shove and offered to call the police. I was so upset that I wanted to call the cops myself and see if they could convince the store to look over any surveillance to see if they could get a plate number or something like that. Well, I opened my car door to get my phone when I saw nestled in my back seat the PlayStation 5 that I just bought with the receipt still in the bag. In my confusion, I opened the box for a sanity check just to see a brand new PlayStation 5 still in its wrapping. I sat there for a minute, dumbfounded to the whole situation. I clearly saw the couple make off with a PlayStation 5 box, but yet the one I just purchased is right in front of me. But then it hit me. The PS5 they took was the gag gift. When I realized this, I almost died laughing, much to the confusion of the bystander who checked on me. I explained the situation to him, and he laughed as well. He asked if I still wanted to call the police, to which I ultimately decided not to. It was a gag gift after all, and I saw no need to try and get it back. The whole ordeal led to another disappointment as I drove away. The fact that I won't be there to see the pair's reaction when their kid opens the dummy box to find a bag of charcoal and a troll face. And even better, they can't return anything because they stole it. And sure, I miss out on giving out a gag gift, but I will get to see the joy of giving Christmas cheer to a less fortunate kid. Oh wow, I can't believe someone actually did that to you. First off, I absolutely would have called the police in that story because seriously, there's no way I'm gonna let that slide. And sure, you got off kind of lucky with them stealing the gag gift, which by the way, I think that's hilarious. But for them to push you like that onto the ground, like that absolutely needs to be punished. But all in all, good for you for somehow finding a way out of this, because this situation could have been way worse. If you like Am I the Jerk, you're probably going to love Am I the Genius. Check it out, link down below in the description. Also, go to amithejerk.com. /submit if you would like to submit your own stories. Today, I found out that my dad has been hiding another family, including a wife and a 10-year-old half-sister that I've never even known about. And I now feel completely devastated and I seriously don't know what to do. Here's what happened. I'm a 25-year-old female, and I just found out that my dad has been hiding a family for the last 14 years. My parents got divorced when I was 9 years old. He moved overseas for work about a year before the divorce, and I didn't find out they were divorced until 3 years later when my mom heard my dad was spotted with a wedding ring on, which apparently was the time he got married, but he never said anything, and I was young and wasn't great at broaching those topics with him. He would visit me every year for my birthday and stay a couple of weeks to a month and called at least weekly. He was there for important life events like my grandfather's funeral. The husband says to us, "Are you the guy that bought the last PlayStation 5? Now me, silently cursing myself, I say to them, "Yes, that would be me." This entitled Karen looked at me and actually said, "Well, I need you to give me that PlayStation 5. We really need it." I responded by saying, I'm
sorry, man.
An A220 veered off of the runway during takeoff today in Croatia. The video capturing the incident.
How to design it.
No, look! Nobody even knows my name. No one suspects that I'm not fine.
I just get so Guys, guess what?
What now, stupid bug?
I just hit 250,000 subs.
Okay, and
Guys. Happy for me.
ありえない。15万の登録者は多くない。
Guys, guess what?
Okay, and
Guys, happy for me.
ありえない。15万の登録者は多くない。 How to make a Roblox game load faster.
Here's how to get your games to run smoother. Literally, all you need to do is click Control, Shift, Wait, and B.
Roblox just added a new feature. If your PC has slow downloads on Steam, here's what to do.
Have you ever had this problem on Roblox before? It occurs when your screen is fully zoomed in and a menu pops up, you feel stuck with no way to close it. Well, I have a fix for you. All you have to do is press O on your keyboard and your screen zooms out so you can now close it. This is one of the most annoying problems on Roblox, but now you know how to solve it. Have you ever had this problem on Roblox before? It occurs when your screen is fully zoomed in and a menu pops up and you feel stuck with no way to close it. Well, I have a fix for you. All you have to do is press O on your keyboard and your screen zooms out so you can now close it. This is one of the most annoying problems on Roblox, but now you know how to solve it. Have you ever had this problem on
Alright, chat, we're getting sad.
Here's how to load teams faster under. Here's how to load teams faster under PS Plus. First one.
This one's you get them to the best, and you actually see the setting for the best options and performance on Windows, but you just there's a custom options on Amazon, but if you want full performance, you guys can just like the video if you guys want to fix. This one setting is very well best, so these are the you get them to the best, and you actually see the setting for the best options and performance on Windows, but you just and there's a custom options on Amazon, but if you want full performance, like the video if you guys want to this one is kind of like this, so it's like, but you get them to the best, and you actually see the setting for the best options and performance in Windows, which is
You play games on your PC?
Do you think about the days where we sat down smoking wine and drinking hazel?
So Roblox just fixed.
Oh.
So Roblox just fixed lag problem. I can already see Roblox announced a new update that'll stop you from lag. As you can see in the video below, how the update works is it stops Roblox from rendering any objects you can't actually see. Meaning instead of rendering the entire map at the exact same time, Roblox will now only render when your camera is actually looking. And since there's less objects to render, your device won't be pushed as hard. This update's rolling out.
If your Xbox is running stable, you should try this. If you press the hold for power button for 10 seconds, this will do a hard reset of the console. This won't delete anything on your console, it will just restart it so it is a fresh boot. For more Xbox tips smashed up.
Sometimes I just walk back.
Yo, chat.
This is the best way to fix Roblox.
Guys, you had it.
If we want to play, then I have to link my profile.
You're playing Roblox.